That's how you get in.
Okay, I am just going to show a quick tour of the place that we are staying in. We just moved from... Hey, Stephen. How you going? We were at a place near the beach for the last couple of weeks. We've just moved to a place in Lisbon for a few days. And then on the weekend, I fly to London by myself and then fly to Cyprus and then Santorini for a photo shoot. And then I'm going to meet Nuno and the kids in Barcelona. And then we fly out of Barcelona back home. So I'll be back home on the 19th of January. Hey, Nicola. Hey, Helen. I just got my eyebrows done for the photo shoot. Getting my hair done tomorrow. Look at that regrowth. And I am going to get a tan in London, a fake tan. I've never got a fake tan before, but I'm not going to have photos looking like this. Just take a quick tour around the place. It's just a small apartment, but it's really nice. Let me turn this around. So this is the kitchen. Sorry about the mess everywhere.
Hello.
The daughter. That's the kitchen. And this is the living area. He's just standing in front of the TV. Hey, Chris. So there's like a little... That turns into a sofa bed?
Yes. And that's where we're going to sleep.
Is it?
Yes.
So that's the living area. And there's a balcony out there with a egg chair on it.
And 2 younger chairs.
And then we have the bathroom.
Look at the shower.
And this is like really modern and really nice, especially for
The shower?
Portugal. Like there's a lot of older places here. And then this is the bedroom. Nice big bed. And so we're right in the city. Well, actually, we're near stuff. I don't know the exact city centre, but so we just went out and so that's it. It's pretty small, but it's really nicely done, and it's through Airbnb, and we literally just near here is a heap of restaurants and massage and hairdressers and shops, and there's like the science museum and convention centre and different things as well. The airport's not far away as well, so that'll be nice that I don't have to get up super early on Saturday to fly to London. It's a really good spot actually. It was nice staying near the beach and staying close to Nuno's family, but can't really go to the beach in winter anyway. Although Nuno and his friend went in on New Year's Day as a tradition. It would have been bloody freezing. But yeah, that's our place. I will also, whilst I'm talking, I'm not going to stay on for long, but if anyone's got any questions about anything, just post it here. Post in the comment section and I'll answer them. But I will do some live streams as well. After tomorrow, I'm taking almost 2 weeks off. I'll still be in my members groups a little bit, but I'm taking 2 weeks off actual coaching, and also of doing so much in my business. I don't think I've ever even had a week off in 6 years in my business, so I know it's really important. And I will still be doing some live streams when showing you place in London and the place in Santorini and Cyprus and Barcelona as well. Hey Jake, how you going? So I'm trying to I have been doing about 3 live streams a week for the last few weeks. So if you've missed any of them, just have a look through my personal page and have a scroll through. I'm getting my assistant at the moment to transcribe them, and then we'll cut out parts of the transcription and use that for blog posts, and then also using that for memes and little quotes and and Facebook posts and things like that. So I realized in my business I was the bottleneck at the moment with content. I've been spending a lot of time on coaching calls and sales calls and trying to get client value stuff done, but literally most of my time on coaching and sales calls, and only working a few hours a day and some half days. It kind of got a bit hard to fit everything in. And so my assistant's working, she normally does 30 hours a week, but over Christmas has been doing about 20, 25. And so there were some things that were being held up in doing. So I thought if I can repurpose content, it saves me a lot of time, and it means that I can be focusing on the things that other more important things in the business. Like content's important, of course. Hey, Ria. But then I'm focusing on the other things that need doing, and not spending all my time on content, or content not going out there on a regular basis. So that's what we'll be doing with that moving forwards. And God, my hair's a mess. And what was I going to say? Can't remember. So I literally as well, like I did so many calls yesterday. I was up till about midnight, 1 a.m. and then up again just before 5 this morning doing calls. Did 9 calls in a row this morning. And then I've had the rest of the day off, just kind of packing up the house, moving here, and spending some time here with the family. And then I've got a heap of calls tomorrow as well, and then I'm off. So there's been some lessons that I've learned as well, which is basically like sometimes when I have time and when I'm on a bit of a roll in the business and I'm feeling really good and I'm getting a heap of engagement, inquiries, and all this exciting stuff's going on, I get a bit obsessed with my business and I find it hard to switch off. And I know a lot of my clients are like this as well, and a lot of people I talk to. And so I get a bit carried away until it gets to the stage where I've put too much on, and then I'll either get tired or burnt out. Now, I'm not at the stage of burnout, but having 3 days in a row where I've only had 4 hours sleep, it's not okay. And you can't continue on that for too long. So it was really nice today to go and get my eyebrows done. And I was almost falling asleep in the massage chair whilst I was waiting for the tint. And nice to have that time out for me. And then I've got a whole week to myself as well, without work and away from the kids as well. So that'll be nice to have time out for myself too. And making sure that I go to bed earlier tonight. I don't have any calls tonight, but I got to get up early tomorrow morning. So it's like, there's certain times in your business where you got to hustle and you got to push and you got to do the extra work. But you can't do that every day without burning out or getting sick or tired or injured and other areas of your life suffering. Like I haven't been to the gym since the start of the week, I think, because I literally haven't had the time or the energy. So it's like things like that suffer. And you've got to, put the work in when you need to. But most of the time you want to be focusing on balance, and you want to be focusing on being able to do the different things in different areas of your life, basically. And having that balance, looking after yourself, getting exercising, getting healthy, eating in, getting time for your family and time for your business as well. I know a lot of people are like me, but there's also a lot of people doing the opposite that aren't doing enough in their business. And so if you're not doing enough and you're umming and ahhing and overthinking everything and doubting yourself and planning and procrastinating and all of that, then my advice to you would be just take action. Just take imperfect action. So doing something is better than doing nothing. Helen said, I'm hearing you, living on less than 3 at the moment, trying to find some balance. Yeah, it's tough with a new baby as well, Helen. So I don't know how, but hey, Roger, how you going? I don't know how, Helen. I think it might be the hormones, but that's how we manage with a new baby, I think. But yeah, just making sure if you can, getting naps throughout the day as well. Otherwise, you'd just be like a mess, yeah? So does anyone have any questions before I go? And if you've just jumped on towards the end, watch the start. I didn't talk about, I gave some tips today. Didn't really talk about too much. It was more just showing you around the place here. Yeah, not going to go into too much detail on content today because, like I said, I have only had a few hours sleep and I'm just going to head off in a second and chill out. But yeah, does anyone have any questions before I go? And also, if there are any other topics you want me to talk about, just let me know. And I will talk about them on the next live stream. And if you're not in my free group, it's the Community of Kick-Ass Action Takers if you want to search for it on Facebook. Anyone who was wanting to book a call with me but missed out in setting your action plan for 2017, or just let me know and I'll tag you or send you the Calendly link so you can book in a call with me. I don't have any left until the week of the 23rd, but I do get booked up quite quickly as well. So I've already got 3 people booked in for that week, which is in a couple of weeks' time. So if you do want one of those calls, it's just a 15-minute call to literally give you massive value and talk about your goals and help you set a plan and action steps for 2017. And I type that up for you and send it to you in an email. If you want to grab one of those, let me know and I'll send you the link. If anyone's watching this afterwards or if you've jumped on partway through and you've got any questions, just post them here and I'll have a look later and get back to you as well. But yeah, thanks for jumping on, guys. I'll do some live streams over the coming week in London, Cyprus, Santorini and Barcelona, and then I'll be back in Australia. So yeah, have a good day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to you guys soon.